you invented a robot, what would you want that robot to do for you? Hi, my name is Julie and welcome to my YouTube channel where I help parents and teachers find the next right book for their 8 to 12-year-old reader. If videos like these are helpful, you can click that subscribe button down below, and if you like today's book, you can give it a thumbs up. That way I know to find more books like this one. I'd also recommend checking out the playlists on my channel. These are a great way to help you find books by category or genre that are going to be just right for your reader. Now, let's talk about today's book. Today's book is called EngiNerds by Jarrett Lerner, and this is a hilarious, fast-paced action-adventure book that I would highly recommend. It's the story of Ken, who is kind of nerdy and super smart, and he and his group of friends are called the EngiNerds, and they've known each other since kindergarten. And then one day, on his front porch, Ken discovers a box with a whole bunch of metal pieces inside. He's not sure what they are, so he starts trying to figure it out, assemble it, and then he ends up with a robot. Now, this seems super exciting at first because who wouldn't want a robot? But pretty soon, the robot starts causing some trouble. And then he finds out all the other EngiNerds also got robots. So what happens when all these robots get together? Spoiler alert, it's not a good thing. And so Ken and the EngiNerds have to figure out how to solve the problem of these robots on the loose. Like I said, this is an incredibly fun, fast-paced adventure that I would highly recommend. There are, though, a few readers in particular who I think will like this story. The first one is any kids who are into STEM. So if they're into science, engineering, inventing, tinkering around, I think this book will be inspiring to them as they see illustrations inside about these robots and maybe get some ideas for themselves about what they could invent. I would also recommend this book for kids who are fans of series. So if kids just don't like reading standalone stories, but instead like reading a book knowing they can then read a sequel, the great news is that after this book, there are more books in the series that kids can read. I'd also recommend this book for kids who are fans of books with adventure and action in them. It is filled with adventure literally from page 1 until the end. And so I think kids are going to have a difficult time putting this book down and will really enjoy what the robots and Ken and his friends get up to during this story. Now, there's also a subplot in the book about weather, and one of the friends really likes tracking weather. And so I think kids who are into weather and tracking weather phenomenons are going to enjoy that aspect of the story. I would highly recommend picking up your copy of EngiNerds, and happy reading!